Percy's Promise. A mob of excited children poured out of Annie and Clarabel one morning and raced down to the beach. Thomas explained to Percy, "They're the Vicar's Sunday School. I'm busy this evening, but the station master says I can ask you, Percy, to take them home. Will you?" Percy agreed at once. "Oh, yes, of course I will." The children had a lovely day, but at tea time it got very hot. Dark clouds loomed overhead. Then came lightning, thunder, and rain. The children only just managed to reach shelter before the deluge began. Annie and Clarabel stood at the platform, and the children scrambled in. The vicar said to the station master, "Can we go home, please, station master?" The station master called, "Percy, Percy, take the children home, quickly, please." The rain streamed down on Percy's boiler, and he shivered. And he thought of his nice, dry shed. But he remembered, oh yes, a promise is a promise, so here goes. The driver was anxious. The river was rising fast. It foamed and swirled fiercely, threatening to flood the country any minute. The rain beat in Percy's face. "Oh dear, oh, I wish I could see. Oh, I wish I could see." They left a cutting and found themselves in water. Percy shivered. Oh, my wheels! Oh, it's cold! Oh, it's cold! Oh, the water's sloshing in my fire! Oh, they stopped and backed the coaches to the cutting and waited while the guard found a telephone. He returned looking very gloomy. We couldn't go back if we wanted to. The bridge near the junction is down." The fireman went to the guard's van, carrying a hatchet. The guard said, "Hello, you look fierce. I want some dry wood for Percy's fire, please." They broke up some boxes, but that didn't satisfy the fireman. "I'll have some of your floorboards, please." "What, my nice floor? I only swept it this morning." But the guard found a hatchet and helped. Soon they had plenty of wood stored in Percy's bunker. His fire burnt well now. He felt warm and comfortable again. Then he heard something going... "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Harold has come to laugh at me. Oh dear." Suddenly, something thudded on Percy's boiler. Oh, that's really too bad. He needn't throw things." But Percy's driver said, "Harold isn't throwing things at us. He's dropping hot drinks down for all of us." And he unwound a parachute from Percy's indignant front. And they all had a drink of cocoa and felt better. Percy had steam up now. "Oh, thank you, Harold. Thank you. Come on, let's go." The water lapped his wheels, and it crept up and up. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's so cold. And then it sloshed at his fire again. Oh. Percy was losing steam, but he plunged bravely on. "I promised, shh, shh, I promised, shh, shh, I promised, shh, 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 shh." They piled his fire high with wood and managed to keep him steaming. "I must do it, shh, 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 I must do it, shh, 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 I must, shh, shh, I must, shh, shh, I must, shh, 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 shh." He made a last great effort and stood, exhausted but triumphant, on the rails which were clear of the flood. He rested to get steam back, then brought the train home. The vicar called out,
"3 cheers for Percy!"
and the children nearly raised the roof. The fat controller arrived in Harold. First of all, he thanked the men.
Harold told me you were a wizard, Percy. But he says he can beat you at some things, but not at being a submarine. Now, I don't know what you've both been up to, but I won't ask. But I do know that you're a really useful engine.
And Percy said, "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you," and went off to his shed.